And we're back to Divinity Original Sin 2. Jonny here. When we left off, we had one last temple to visit, and that is the temple of Vrogir of the Orcs. And we see as we approach that the waters that had previously flooded the temple are giving way. Not sure exactly what triggered this, but I'm happy nonetheless. And we have a confused crocodile. That's kind of hilarious.
A saltwater crocodile looks around, seemingly disoriented. It spots you.
Where'd the water go? Why does my head hurt so much?
Say that it was transported from the sea through a portal.
The shore, yes. After a rest.
The crocodile slumps down and closes its eyes.
Cool, so let's check out this temple, shall we? Got some fish. That's a cool sigil. Guess sigil is not the right word, but you get what I'm trying to say here. The game nearly crashed on me there. That's okay. Let's check out this device.
If I'm to understand this correctly, it reads, "Walk safely in Vrogir's path."
Great, another puzzle. I love puzzles. Said no one ever. I'm joking, of course. I appreciate puzzles. Let's check some of these things here. Soaked book. Read. This book contains an old fable of Vrogir, god of the Orcs. And when Vrogir stood against the enemies of the Orcs, fit of body and mind, he had but one aim in mind, to crush them into darkness. Yet that was not to be the way of it, for Vrogir became enlightened that very night. He received a vision bathed in light, in which he saw that leading his enemies to the light of truth would turn them from foe to friend, strengthening his forces and gladdening the hearts of his people. And lo did Vrogir awaken, follow the path of light, and from then on, light did shine on Vrogir and all of his sons and daughters. Is that like some kind of clue as to what the path should be? Forgive me if I'm a little dense. It's been a long day for me. But I promise you we'll get through the puzzle here. Now we're gonna quickly separate here and check out this area. Due diligence and all. Grab. Oh, ancient key. Nice. What do you have in the vase? Nothing for me. It kind of looks like nothing all around. So let's get back. Here we go. Regroup. And keep moving. So, walk safely in the path of Vrogir. Well, that in my language means walk randomly in a lot of different permutations until it works. And the way we're gonna do it is like this. Okay, so you go here, you haste, you invisible,
it looks like this place gave the
and you run. You're fine. You never look back. Easy. Bring yourselves there and pyramid to the Red Prince. There we go. Can you not step on the traps? Though. Son against father. Read. Son against father. Death in the Elflands. A dramatic retelling of true events. Lucian the Divine and his adopted son Damien stand square-shouldered before each other, alike not in visage but in determination. Damien says, "What have you been to me these years? I'm your father." I'm gonna avoid the classical Star Wars voice there. "It was I who saved you and who loved you. Love! You denied me everything I am, my true nature, the woman I loved. You would have seen me clean-cheeked, clinging, castrated if it meant I'd cause you no trouble. I am no Alexander." Lucian says, "My boy, your words bite into me and vipers. Please say no more." Damien says, You made me silent all my life. I'll stay silent no more." Story time with Jonny, a new segment on the channel where we we read books that we encounter. What is this?
An ancient-looking lever stands before you. It's still damp from the recently receded floodwaters.
Attempt to pull the lever.
The lever doesn't budge, not even a fraction of an inch.
Isn't it funny how some people say lever, other people say lever? Take a closer look at the lever.
Your closer scrutiny yields nothing further. It's just an old lever by the look of it.
I don't buy it. I don't buy that it's just an old lever. You know what? Throw me Dispel Illusion. Let's go. Oh. It didn't work? It looked like it worked, right? Huh. I'm gonna cast it one more time because it did look like it worked. Here you go. Okay, well, we'll check it out later, I guess. Meanwhile, over here...
Vrogir's culture was so focused on brutality and violence, yet they write so beautifully on it.
Group up here. Guys, can you stop, like, stepping on the traps? That would be fantastic. If you could loot this man. Okay, nothing there. Altar of Vrogir.
Drip, drip of floodwater and the bloated body at your feet make this place feel more like a defiled tomb than a temple. Nevertheless, you approach the altar.
Kneel and mutter a prayer to Vrogir.
Your vision clouds, and you open your eyes to a dark glade. Before you lies a bull, trapped beneath a fallen tree. It stares at you with malevolent eyes. As you watch, it transforms to a bear, claws digging into the earth as it struggles to dislodge the log. You blink, and it turns again. A gorilla now. It's vaulted back, pushing hard against the wood. After a few more minutes' struggle, it slumps to the ground, defeated, and its contemptuous eyes return to you. Strength, it barks gutturally. Give me your vigor.
Sure, take my swords.
The god shifts shape again, contorting into a snake. Grimacing, you reach out your hand, and Vrogir sinks his fangs deep into your palm. You feel his curse spreading throughout your body as your strength starts to ebb away. At the same time, the snake grows stronger and starts to pulse with a faint light. You drag your hand back before the very last of your vigor slips away, and you stand hunched over and gasping for breath. The gentle glow within Vrogir grows brighter until you struggle to look at him. The god bursts into yellow flame, searing its way through the log. Vrogir transforms again, standing before you in his true orcish form, before snorting in derision and walking away. The vision slowly fades, and you are back in the temple, the smell of damp death filling your nostrils. You see that a crude sun pictograph has been hacked into the altar's rock.
Well, we got all of the sigils. That's something. I would like to cure this curse. Does anybody have blast? I feel like Sebille should have blast. Hold on. Not memorized. Could put it here and cast on the Red Prince, please. There you go. We'll remove that and bring you back. Everything seems in order. Let's continue here. Is there anything going on down there?
I've spotted something.
What? Eternal artifact. We got so many of these, man. Really need to figure out what to do with them. This temple is pretty lean in terms of loot, which, you know, I guess it's fine, but a little bit annoying. Okay, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to try everything in my arsenal to unlock this door here, and I'll meet you back on the other side. Alright, so I tried a lot of spells and that didn't work, but I remembered we picked up that key, so let's try to use it here. And also, I remembered that the reason why this temple is no longer flooded is because we dealt with that water caster in the Black Ring camp in the last episode. I'm pretty sure that's connected somehow. So let me go to Ifan's inventory. Can we combine this? Hold on.
An ancient-looking lever stands before you. The lever groans. A deep rumble heralds the wall beyond sliding downwards. A hidden door.
There you go. Apparently we needed the character with the key to try to pull it. Nice. Armory. Well, I like the sound of that. Let's go ahead with Sibyl, because she's got the highest wits. Ooh. Let's give that to Ifan. Seems like some good boots. Sibyl, can you grab the source? Thank you. What is... again, we don't know what these are, but... Alright, tell you what. Let's use Sibyl. Ouch. Okay, got some gold. Ouch. We're gonna jump over here. Just run through all of this area. Grab everything. Oh! God damn. Give all the loot to our friend. We'll take the rest. Let's see. Okay, can we not move? What's going on? Talk to me. Should be able to go here, surely. Ooh, we can go down here, though. Not that there's anything interesting there at all. Alright, we're gonna jump back, and then is there any... Oh, okay, we got one more sarcophagi, I guess. That's how you pronounce that. We go here. Sibyl can jump back. Be right there. Ifan. Loot. Cool. I think we're done. Essentially. We're gonna jump back. And call it good. Let's take a look at the loot we got, because we got a two-handed weapon here. Always interesting to check. Pretty cool. it does have 50% cleave, which is quite interesting, and has a rune slot as well. But we already have a rune slot. And a +1 two-handed, and just overall more damage. So we'll keep what we have right now, but I appreciate your offering. Got a huntsman, blah blah blah. It's not gonna work out because it requires intelligence. What about you? Oh, dude. Let's go. Look at this. Those stats. We gotta equip these. And potentially we'll put these on Feign. Yes. Oh, requires... excuse me, requires 14 strength. So we'll pick up a point in strength on Feign after this, after we level up. We're gonna go back and out. And we are ready to cross the moon gate, or the lunar gate, I should say. You're gonna drop a quick save here. And you know what? I feel lucky. We're just gonna run through here. What is the worst that could happen?
Careful now, that's a trap.
I was born careful, Sebia. Look at this.
That's a trap.
Wasn't even worried. I think we're done with the place. Let's check this reliquary here. We'll grab that, thank you very much. And we're back out onto the lunar temple. I believe that everything we've found so far is correct with... let me express myself in a better way. The moon or sun assignments for each of the temples, I think, is correct. Compared to what we had originally before we started going to the temples. So good job on us for guessing that correctly. Let me just check that we've explored this stuff. There's actually something there, and I can't resist loot. Too juicy, man. You gotta go for the loot. Alright, let's see if we can teleport that chest. Hold on. Here you go. Whoa. Whoa. Loot this. Just a good amount of gold. Okay, not bad. Nothing else there. The water looks great in this game, man. I'm pretty impressed with how it looks. The lunar gate, please. There you go. So, again, these assignments seem correct to me, judging from what we found out. Now the only question is, and drop a quick save here because we're gonna have to try a few things. Only question is, do we need to place something in here, or what's the deal? Can we just...
Force won't work.
Force won't work. We need to place something on here. Auto sort for me. I mean, we got tons of ancient artifacts, but that doesn't seem enough. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna try a whole bunch of things until I figure out what opens this door, and I'll meet you back. Alright, so I've found what works, and it turns out to be one of these... excuse me, Mr. Inventory, can you behave? Trying to record an episode here. I think it's one of these phase capacitors. Go like this, you pull the lever, let's go. The Nameless Isle. Let's enter.
The doors loom above you. One step closer to the council, one step closer to divinity. The others must surely be thinking the same. After all, only one of you can ultimately ascend. Time for an honest discussion, perhaps.
That will be interesting.
Looks like we're at the end of the line. Look, divinity is an immense responsibility. All that power, it corrupts. I saw what it did to Lucian. A soldier like me. I won't let that happen to anyone else. For their sake, and the sake of Rivellon, I must ascend.
I don't know about that, my friend. Let's try to convince you with high intelligence. Tell him, excuse me, I'm tired. Tell him he must know he can't ascend. With the actions he's taken, he's not fit to be the next divine. Persuasion success.
He nods once, decisively.
I'll support you.
Let's go. As a team. Now convince the others.
We're finally here, on the doorstep of divinity. Merits a word, doesn't it? After all, only one of us can become the new divine. But don't worry, I won't stand in your way. From the moment you came back for me on that ship, I knew you were special. You've proven it time and again.
She kisses you on the cheek.
Aww.
You will be the new divine. I will remain myself. All I ever wanted, really.
Oh, you're too kind, Sibyl. Who would have thought?
The Academy. My Academy. This place was home once. Now I'm not sure what home even means. But I know one thing. I may be the last of my line, but the hope for my people lives on through me. I must try to save them. I must ascend. It is the only way to guarantee that my race will never be snuffed out.
Let's go. Intelligence is the highest thing we have, I think. Argue that power corrupted the Eternals. You're sorry, but the world would be safer with you as divine. Let's go.
Perhaps
we're persuasion
you do know
masters.
best. Curious. I was sure I would burst into flames if I ever uttered those words. Oh well. Come, Godwoken. Let's claim your destiny.
Awesome. As a team, everybody on the same page. Like a big, happy family. Okay, we're ready for
This
this.
is the ancient Academy of the Eternals.
I suspected it's seen better days.
Very cool.
Like yourself.
Very exciting. We're going to leave the episode here. I'm going to leave you with the intrigue, and next time we're going to see what's in store for us. As always, thank you for watching. Catch you next time.